And at this point you had all 4 children? At this point you had all 4 of your children?
They 3 now because 1 died.
And what happened to him and how old was he? Was he the son of the second marriage?
Second marriage is only 1, Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa, sorry.
Yes. So these 3 are from my first. Sandra. It was Sandra, Anthony, and Henrico. Henrico is the one that you saw, that drunken one that was here that day. Those are from my first marriage.
And it was Anthony that passed away?
Yes, Anthony passed away when he was 18 years.
And tell me about him.
He was where my husband sent him to the shop. There was a shop here in Kaya Bazaar. There next to Audrey's mother's place.
Right down there, right down that street.
There was a big shop there, big supermarket there. So when he comes, that time there was a lot of scholars in Kailicha. He couldn't walk 5 minutes without meeting scholars. So when he was coming from the shop, he met those scholars and they wanted money.
Were they gangs?
Yeah, it was gangster. So he didn't have money and then they just held him and they stabbed him. And then he died at the same time.
And what was he like? What was his dreams?
Oh.
Was he a good boy?
He was a very good boy. Very, very good boy. If he was still alive, maybe I should have a big house. Because he was always on my side. That one. He was always on my side. Whatever he does, he first starts by me and his father. If he gets paid Friday, he brings all his money. He was working.
Where was he working?
He was working in the same firm where Sandra and them are working.
Oh, wow.
My husband was working there, in that firm. So.
What firm is it?
It's called Polyoke in Deep River. So when my husband was getting old, his boss said that he must bring his children. They must work there. So he brought Sandra and Henrico. Vanessa, that time Vanessa was still a school child, so they didn't take. Vanessa was very young. Vanessa was still at school. And then Sandra and Henrico were working there. But first, Henrico passed his standard 10. Then he went to work the same firm that my husband was working. Where Sandra and them were working. It was my husband, where my husband was, where he was working there. So now, when he was a sickly man, his boss said that he must bring his kids to work there. So now that's why they're working there. Even Anthony too was also working there. So my husband died in 2001. He was sick from 89.
Did he die after your son or before
No,
your son?
My son died first. My son died in 92.
And how did that affect, how was that at home?
It was sad, my dear. It was very sad because we all love him, you know. Because he was a good child. We could see where his dreams are. His dreams are that he must build his father's house. He must have all the other things what children needs, you see. Then even if he gets married and have his own place, but he must know that his home, he completed his home. That's what he was saying. But it didn't turn out to be like that.